always try to explain is that you can do two things with robotics. One, you can run away for it until it takes you, and then you're too late. Or you always look at the benefits and how you can use it in your day-to-day. So it can help you and adds value to the things that you do.
Hello and welcome to HMG Aeroreels. I'm Chloe Greenbank, editor of Regional Gateway, and today I'm joined by Michel Spruijt, Chief Revenue Officer of Corp. He tells me how airports are increasingly turning to robots to keep their facilities clean. So Michel, thank you for joining me today. So to start with, if we can just find out, Corp is a robotics company with a platform powering the world's largest fleet of cleaning robots. Can you just tell us a bit more, and particularly about your expansion into the airport sector?
Yeah, so we have over 20,000 robots out in the field. And if you look at the way people have been cleaning over the years, it's mainly in the background so that people could not see it, because cleaning was a dirty word in a way. The good thing about the pandemic is that it brought cleaning to the forefront. So it means that people want to see that it's clean. They want to have the impression that it's clean and safe. So if you then take airports where there is a lot of floor space to be cleaned, it's an ideal combination of, on one side, the shortage of labor, and then on the other side, the need for constant cleaning to give the travelers a safe environment. So 1 and 1 is 2. So in that regard, robots can play a big role, where the robot can do the big stretches while the operators basically are doing the other important stuff: cleaning, high-touch services, doing the toilets, making sure that they are visible to customers and travelers, so that they get not only get the feeling, but that it's really clean when they travel.
But I think that's really important. They kind of, in terms of instilling that passenger confidence, they really want to see. It's no good kind of an airport just talking about what they're doing. It's passengers want to see that as well. So how do the robots work? How does it all come together? Do you produce all of it, the robot, the software?
No. What we do is we have developed a software platform where we created the brains for the robots. So we work together with the manufacturers of cleaning machines that use our software to make their machines autonomous. And that has a couple of advantages. One, these are the machines that the people are used to know and how to work with. So you can use it both manual and as a robot. So when you need to do a quick cleaning task, you can just do that with the robot. And we designed the system in a way that it has a very short learning curve. So we work with teach and repeat. So the operator can drive the robot and clean with the robot as he normally cleans. And the robot saves that or remembers how it's done, and then it will do exactly the way it has been taught. It will respond to dynamic and static objects. So if there is a human, it will respond differently than when there is a cart in front of the machine. So it's really meant to work with people. Obviously, if you want to have the biggest advantage of square meters, it's better to do it at a quiet moment, but than at the busy moment.
Yeah.
So it's all a matter of what do you want? Do you want to show the public that you're cleaning and you're okay with doing less square meters, versus doing a combination of it, where you do when it's quiet, the big areas, and when it's more busy, you show the public that you're really cleaning. that you're showing it. And robots are very flashy, people are very interested always. So it always gives a very nice vibe when the robots are running.
Okay.
You see people making movies, you see people standing in front of it so that it goes around it. So it's a very easy way to teach and repeat the routes. I always say, I can teach you in 5 minutes how the machine works and you can get it running. So it's not complicated, it's very simple. It works with pictograms. It has a very logical way of doing it. And the nice thing is that next to the fact that the robot is doing its task, we also generate data that people can see in an app or in our fleet management system so that they can address issues in the operations to make the robot go better and better every day, see where the pain points are, changing routes, seeing what you have cleaned, how often you have cleaned it, what did you teach, what did you not clean. So it gives you a better insight of what you really do in regards to cleaning.
Okay. And in terms of the airports that you have already partnered with, what has the feedback been from them in terms of how the robots have really transformed their own operations?
Yeah, with the current labor shortage, it's probably the biggest help they can get, because if you look at the turnover of cleaning personnel, it's up to 400% a year. So what you need to do is you need to retrain all the time. You need to hire people, and a robot gets never sick. He will always be there. So it's something you can count on. But the good thing is that it's also getting very dirty. So there's really a need for cleaning.
I mean, it sounds like it's very much about complementing the existing kind of cleaning operations rather than trying to take away from the human workers.
It is not taking jobs, but it's helping them to complete their jobs.
Yeah.
And next to that, I always try to explain is that you can do two things with robotics. One, you can run away for it until it takes you, and then you're too late. Or you always look at the benefits and how you can use it in your day-to-day. So it can help you and adds value to the things that you do. And then you still can come to the conclusion that it's not for you today.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you really are looking into the usability of the robots. And I think that's very important when you look at robotics, is that you need to have an open mind. Look at the things it can do, not at the things it cannot do.
Yeah.
And then just, try it out. Because I'm convinced, and that's what we also see in the numbers, that at the end of the day, the robot shows the insights. Every day what has been done, what has not been done. You can see on the map where the robot has been. So you also have a proof of performance automatically. And most of the airports we work with have 1 or 2 robots, because what they do is they take the airports in zones, and they do not always clean the whole airport every day, but they have certain sections, and that is the process that I meant. Mm-hmm. So you need to really look at, so how often do you clean, when do you clean, where do you clean, and if you organize it in that way, you need to look at what is the most effective way of how many robots you need. And the bigger the airport and the bigger the time constraint is on the cleaning, the more robots you need. Because if you want to clean every single day and you have only a certain time frame where you need to clean, you need to have multiple robots.
Yeah, sure. So it certainly sounds like it's a solution that's applicable to kind of all sized airports. So in terms of where else the robots could be used within the airport environment, is cleaning really the focus at the moment, or are there other areas that that these robots could be rolled out?
So today we have our fleet is basically in cleaning, but it's in retail, malls, airports, train stations, hospitals, schools. So everywhere where there is a need for clean and where is big surfaces to clean. So that's one. That next to that, we also do on data analytics. We also, with the cleaning robots, we do shelf scanning in retail stores.
Okay.
To look at stockouts, price compliance, Planacam compliance. And we're constantly looking at tasks in the public space where a robot could help the people finish those tasks in a safe and efficient way. So we're constantly looking at different opportunities where our brain can help the human brain.
Brilliant. Some fascinating stuff there, Michel. I look forward to meeting one of these robots next time I'm traveling through an airport, so I'll certainly keep an eye out for one. So yeah.
Yes, it's very nice. It's very nice to see, and it's very nice to be around it.